Hey, you guys, it's me, it's yours truly, Lord Blue Eyes, Frankie G. And I'm here to discuss, real quick, I'm going to make a short video, my thoughts on the movies It and It Chapter 2. I saw It Chapter 2 just this week, so it's kind of fresh in my mind. I saw It um, a few weeks ago, maybe a month ago or so. If you went and you saw my recommended videos for September to get you in the mood for fall and Halloween, it was the very first movie that I recommended. Now, I'm not recommending the old one, the original, the TV version. Although it does have a good cast, I thought it really wasn't that great. Some people love it and they're diehards to it. They have loyalty to it. But that's fine. Everybody's different. This is all subjective. Everybody has different opinions. So if you hate mine, put it in the comments. If you like it, then don't put it in the comments. It's up to you guys. But if you like the movie It and you saw it, let me know. If you saw It Chapter 2, let me know. Let me know your thoughts. Anything you saw different. There won't be any major spoilers here. If I do any, it'll be at the end, but I don't think I'm going to do any. I'm just going to give you a quick like thought of what I felt about the movies, and that's going to be it. So, real quick, the first one was, It, the original, chapter one, I don't know, 2017 It. And I have to say that this movie surprised me. It really was, I don't know, it was creepier than I thought it was going to be. It was darker than I thought it was going to be. My One of my favorite things about it was Pennywise. Pennywise was amazing. He was not quite as jokey and silly and corny as the first one back in the like 90s, early 90s, whatever it was. This one was a lot darker and sinister, and he was really creepy. The scenes with him, man, they were good. Best parts of the movie, well, no, I shouldn't say that. Some of the best parts of the movie, if you're looking for creep, you're looking for scare, you're looking for horror, uh, that part of it, then yeah, I mean, obviously, I mean, that's the whole point of him. But the visuals of him are really good. His acting is fantastic. His look and appearance is really good. So he has a really big forehead and crazy hair, and it's way better than the original one, but it's still kind of silly, the big head and the hair. But the makeup is fantastic in this one, the 2017 one, and the way they work his eyes, his facial expressions, everything about him is really really good. And again, he's not too corny, so I really liked it. You had um, the little boy in the story. It's about the kids and everything like that, and the little boy, his name is Georgie, I believe. He was really good. He was such a good actor. Um, I don't know. There's a scene in there where he's yelling, and he is phenomenal. It's very creepy. I really enjoyed it. It's in the trailer, so if you've seen the trailer, you know what I'm talking about. But I thought it was a really, really good cast, not just for him, but for all the kids. I mentioned in my video, the 5 requested movies, that I thought this ensemble of actors, the kids, were amazing. They really were. This movie made me feel like they've known each other forever. Their chemistry was just so great. The acting was really good. Acting with kids is tough, but they were really really good. I love the girl in it, and she was actually in a Nancy Drew movie that just came out recently. Um, the kid from Stranger Things is in it. He's really really good, and a bunch of other kids. And the scenes with them are so impactful and strong and emotionally driven. A lot of them are, and it made me really have sympathy and empathy for them. I really was just sucked into them, and I thought they were so good. Um, I really, 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 really enjoyed this movie. Their chemistry was fantastic. The scene that was in the trailer with the slideshow was really good. Even though I had already seen it in the trailer, it still was phenomenal. Uh, there's just so many excellent, excellent scenes and moments in this movie, and I couldn't tell you um, that there was any part of the movie I didn't like. I even liked the bully kid that was in it. He wasn't the best actor, but I liked it. I liked all these kids. I liked all the little Easter eggs that were in the movie. I liked all the Pennywise scenes. I liked all the way it was filmed, the grittiness, the darkness, the just everything about it, except for outside. When they were doing the outside scenes, it was very bright. I mentioned that before in my other video. Very bright, very sunny. It was summertime. Um, I just really enjoyed it. There are other characters, there are adults in the movie that play parts in it, and they are pretty good too for what they're trying to do. There are a lot of scenes that are very sensitive um, and just sad and creepy at the same time with what they're going through, the kids. So um, if you like creepy clowns and scary, dark thrillers, this is a really good movie for you. And again, the chemistry with the kids is fantastic. I thought it was really good. One of the best ones I've seen with a young cast ensemble. So, with that said, all right, the next one was It Chapter 2, which I just saw. Um, I'm getting like a lot of mixed reviews from people, like different people that said they saw it. Like they said they either loved it or they kind of didn't like parts of it, or most for the most part they liked it a lot. But there was parts that they didn't like. It was long. It was longer than the first one. It seemed. There were parts that I felt were so drawn out. The ending. Um, that's just not the ending, but I guess what is that, the third part of the movie, uh, I just felt was really drawn out, and I didn't really love visually what was going on. It was dark and weird, and I didn't find it scary or creepy. There are other parts in this movie, though, okay, that are very creepy, okay? Very, very creepy. They are kind of scary, but they're fleeting, okay? They really, they, they come in with these creatures or effects or whatever it is that I'm not going to spoil it, but that happen in the scene, and you're like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, and you're like, wow, that was scary, and then like literally when you go to the next scene, you're like, oh yeah, okay, and you just move on. None of this stuck with me after the movie. None of it did. It was great while it was happening, but then after the fact, I just felt like, I don't know. I didn't feel it was. I felt Pennywise was way scarier in the first one than in Chapter 2. He was a lot more like the 90s version to me in Chapter 2. I didn't like it. I didn't like a lot of the scenes with him. There were a couple that were good. There were a couple things like where he's in the background and stuff's going on, and I was like, okay. But it really was not that great with him. He was one of my least favorite things about the movie, unfortunately. I liked the other scary things that were going on. I liked some of the other characters that were not good characters, meaning they were bad, like villain-ish. I liked some of the stuff with them more. The kids, again, okay, this was phenomenal. The one of my most favorite things about this movie are the kids. I've said it before, over and over and over again. But the actors, the grown actors that they got to play the parts of the kids, in all honesty, they were amazing. They seemed like they were grown-up versions of the kids. They did such a good job with it. Um, there's a lot of good scenes where they have flashbacks and stuff, and really good movie. The bond between them in this one, though, is a little more hit or miss in most of the scenes compared to the first one. There's a lot of scenes where they're split up and stuff, and I don't know. I felt like the adult versions, the camaraderie wasn't there as much, but that's on purpose though. It's definitely part of the plot. So um, it just didn't have as much of that feel. But when they do the flashbacks, it's there, and when the movie gets more towards the end, you see it more. So that third act. That's what I was trying to think of earlier. Act, the third act of the movie. I apologize, guys. I went blank. But overall, the all the actors were great. I thought they did a really well done job, good job, great job, whatever. I thought that they really did connect with the younger ones from the first one. Okay, except for Pennywise, like I said, he seemed totally different. He wasn't quite the same scary Pennywise that he was in the first one, although he's supposed to be scary. And there are scenes where they tried to make him scary, and I just kind of was like, whatever. There were a lot of good visuals, though. I will say that there were a lot of scenes that were dark and scary and creepy, and um, just things going on in the background, things where they were setting you up that were in the like even in the trailer where he's going into the fun house and some other visuals that were really really good. They did some neat stuff with the balloons in this one, and I felt this movie, not to be weird or whatever, but I felt like it reminded me a bit of what they did in Nightmare on Elm Street Part Two. There was a lot of guy stuff in it. A lot of like they were trying to get the homosexuality tone in the movie, and they flat out do it in a couple scenes. Um, they really put it in there. It was interesting. Not that I have a problem with it or anything like that. I just thought it was interesting because it was way different than the first one, and I was kind of like, whoa, okay. But from things I've read, when Stephen King wrote the story, there was stuff going on during that time, and that was true events, and some of this stuff was put into the movie, into the story when he wrote it. Uh, and it's a lot of there's a lot of hidden political stuff in the movie apparently. And when you watch it and think back, and you know that, then and if you look up like information about it, then it makes sense. But overall, again, it was a great movie. The acting was fantastic. Even the scenes at the end were very emotional, just like the first one, the 2017. Um, it's just disappointing to me, the whole Pennywise part of it. I hate to say it. I was really disappointed with it, and I was bummed out that like even the scary scenes were kind of fleeting with me. They just didn't sit with me, although they were really creepy and scary when they were happening. Um, so, I mean, with that said, you guys, I hope you guys have seen the movies. I hope it doesn't deter you from seeing the movies. Everybody's different. Everybody has their own taste and flavor. So, you may see it and love it. In fact, I have a good friend of mine I play games with all the time on my channel. He's in my Discord. Really good friend of mine. He loved the second one. In fact, I think he said he liked the second one better than the first one. I like the first one better than the second one. But everybody's different. And I hope you guys get to go see them. I hope you guys are open to everything that happens in the movies. Again, both of them that were really, really, really good. I would watch the first one again. I don't necessarily, and more than once. I would watch it repeatedly if I saw it on. The second one, I'd probably maybe watch it again here, maybe there, but it really wasn't that impactful to me. I thought it was good, but I didn't find it to be amazing. So it's not something that I would want to spend all that time over 2 hours just sitting and watching and want to watch it over and over again. So with that said, I'm going to leave it at that. Again, great movies, visually great movies, well done directing, nice little cameos and Easter eggs in both of them. Go check them out. I hope you guys enjoy it and all that jazz. And, hey, I'm back. I love you guys. So I hope you guys like this review. It was non-spoiler. If you guys want spoilers, let me know. Otherwise, I'm not going to do them. But if you want a spoiler review, I can do spoiler reviews for any of the two or any of the movies that I recommended in my series that I'm doing. I could do reviews or spoiler reviews because I kind of am reviewing them slightly. but I could do spoiler reviews if you want. Some of them I would actually have to like take the time and like rewatch it yet again and get notes so I can do it. But I mean, I pretty much know everything that happened in them, and I've seen almost every single one of them recently, and I've been watching them again either on Amazon or Netflix or whatever if I could find them. So, or on TV even, but TV isn't quite as scary because they edit a lot. But anyway, with that said, guys, keep in mind 31 movies of the top 3 big slasher franchises: Nightmare on Elm Street, Halloween, Friday the 13th. I will be doing a video ranking all of them. I'm in the process of making that video right now. I'm going to have it delivered on the last day of September or the first day of October. Not really sure yet, but maybe you guys can watch a movie each day through October, and you guys can pretty much go with the flow of what I ranked, and you guys could decide on your own if you agree with the ranking or not, and you can let me know in the comments when I post that. I will be having another video coming out this week at the end of the week, either Thursday or Friday, for another 5 suggested movies for September. Then I'm not going to do one, I think, the last week. I may do another one. It depends, guys, because I'm going to also be working on the 31 ranking, and I want to do October movies, so I'm going to be doing videos for them. But, guys, I love you guys. You guys rock. You guys are amazing. You guys are my heart and my life outside of my family. So, but you guys are part of my family. You guys are my virtual family, and I love you guys. So, thumbs up if you can. Make sure you hit the notification bell so you know when I'm posting these videos, and make sure you subscribe if you haven't. And post a video, guys. Let people know. If you could share, I'd appreciate it. I love you guys. You guys are awesome. Mwah! Oh wait, I did. There you go. And that's it. I'm rambling. Bye. You know what that means? That means goodbye. Bye.